Now, you might think if you're fishing, that'd be great bait. Well, you'd think it would be, but I threw a bunch of them. I threw a bunch of them out over the bank and watched to see if the fish were even going after them. They didn't want nothing to do with it. So, anyway, yesterday, if you saw, I put some uh, minnows. Oh, I got a hook there somehow. I put some minnows out in the Mud River. Oh, yeah, I got a hook on me right here. Let's see if I can't get this out. Sorry about this bad camera angle. I know you don't want to see my shirt. Now this, today I wore, been thinking of Phil Robertson and his message as Duck Commander, what he means to the Christian population, especially sportsmen. So put on there, write me a comment if you will. Let me know what you think about him. Good guy. Sad to lose people. People like that are going to heaven. They're going to be in a better place. All right, so I tried this one just a little bit ago, and nothing was on it. Those live minnows tend, I don't know if turtles are getting them or small bass. Yesterday, you noticed I caught a bass. If you watched my channel, and I hope you did. While you're at it, if you would like and subscribe, help my channel out a little bit. I'm a teacher that's trying to quit. I'm in my 40th year. If I could get YouTube going up a little bit, get some support, I'm pretty sure I'd quit. So let's see, I got another one right here. Now this one right here, this line looks as though it's being tugged. So let me see if I can get this out of the sun so you guys can see okay. Can you hear those cicadas? Wow. All right, this time of day, one person on, that's it. Let's see who it is. Looks like it says Nathan. Hey, Nathan. All right, so what do you think's going to be on this line? I could tell right here it's pulled tight, guys. So on the other one, the minnows was off the line again, nothing hooked. So I'm going to these baby shads. Let me know if you've used those before. They're pretty tough. They're not like a soft, squishy minnow that is pulled off easily because these are preserved. And it says they're good for a variety of bait fish. But anyway, let's check this line right here. See if I can bring this down where you can see the water. Let's see if we got anybody else on there. All right, we got 10. All right, hang on, guys. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Yep. Something pulling on that. See if I can get this on the camera. I think it is. Oh, yeah. There it is. What do you think, guys? Before I pull it up, take your guess. What do you think it is? What do you think? I'd say species in here I've caught: bass, largemouth, smallmouth. There's catfish in here. There's carp, and all the sunfish, minnows. Look at this right here. Whoa! What do you think, guys? We'll get tangled in my own line. Look at that. What do you think, guys? Let me show you the tail. See if you can tell from the tail. Now, these are often down in deep channels. What do you think, guys? There it goes. Comes around. It's showing it to you. What do you think? Quite the big one. All right, Nathan. Yeah, he sees it. Yeah, you can see the belly on that thing. Look at that. Big, fat belly on it. So, let's see what we got here. We got Anybody see? Look at this. Big mama. All right, now that actually is eating size. Yeah, that's actually eating size. That's probably 3 pounds, 4 maybe. So these things, you can throw them up on the bank and them suckers will live forever. Now, this one's hooked pretty good, so I got to get my set of pliers out. I'm going to put this one back in there. You can hear it. I don't have a bucket to put it in, so I'm going to set it down in here for a minute. And, oh, that was happy to get back in there. Anybody guess what that was before I let him into it? All right, so he's going to stop. Oh, let's see. Put it back, somebody said. Cruel, leave it alone. Uh-oh. All right, not meaning to offend anybody, but if you see, I put it back down in there, but he's going to chill out, Nathan. Stop hurting it. Wow. All right, so when we get back, I got 2 other lines to check, and I'm going to take you with me and leave this on live because there's always some interesting things to see on the way. Now, I checked my line right over here before that. On this end of this little island, as you can see right here, sticks out in the river. Now, this was way underwater just the other day. When this floods, this gets way up on the bank. This good bit of water comes down this little channel right here. And I saw some river otters out here. There's ducks, there's geese, and there's all kinds of aircraft and ultralights. Because right next door here, we go up on the top, I'll show you, is a little private airport. All right, so we're going to save these. We'll do these when we get back. And for those of you who missed it, we'll come back and check out this fish that's on the line. I put it back out there since I don't have a bucket of water. I don't want it getting all dried up and be mean, like some of you said. Get that Pokemon and feed it some fish food. Cheryl says, I don't even know what that means. I don't do Pokemon, but all right. So let's bring this holder in right here. Sir, get that Pokemon. I don't even know. All right, so let's get this thing down where it's manageable, because I got to put this in the truck and give you guys a ride with me. I want you to see what's available out here. So I'm in West Virginia. I've got some live minnows right there. Guess they're still alive. And I'm going to put some live, and again, some of these on there just to see how they do. I got low battery too, so I'm going to have to plug that up when I get up to the truck. We're going to leave these lines out. I've got 2 more to check. As I said up here, I got to watch. You can hear the cicadas, as I said earlier. Thought they'd be good to fish with. My chickens really like them, but it didn't seem that the fish out here in this river were jumping after them. We'll see. There's some carp down here that I often see. Now, carp might go after it. And there is some big carp. So, all right, let's put these minnows back in the truck. Make sure I don't have no ticks crawling on me. They are really bad this year. Get me a drink, believe it or not. I think it's 90 today. inherited here. Let's see if I can get this. May be in here. I don't want that bee. All right, let's see if I can drive out of here and keep this thing where I can see you. All right, we'll get back to this fish that's on the line, guys. Don't leave me here. If you will, again, like and subscribe. As you see, I got 7,000, about 400 subscribers, but most of my videos I do are very short, and the shorts don't really count towards minutes, even though one of them was well over 1 million. YouTube wants the several minutes in a row, I guess. So I got to start making some longer videos, what they tell me, in order to get monetized. So let's go down here. We're at the, see, we got a hot desert-like weather today. Maybe a little wind. My truck, as you see, says 94 degrees. It's probably not 94. Yesterday it was in the 80s and it said 93, so it's probably mid 80s, I'd say. But the truck, here's a little remote control air park right here, and they do parasailing lessons. Some of these buildings out here have race cars in them. Some of them have old classic cars. Some of them have ultralight aircraft. Some strange looking ones as well, but some high dollar aircraft in here and some low budget kits on the lower end. But I've got a spot down here that I fish, and somebody's telling me to have a great time. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get my glasses on because of that fine print. Let me see who that is. Nathan Naylor. Thank you, buddy. And Arsenault, Cherry, Arsenault. Get that. That's the one talking about the Pokemon. But I want you all to have a good day. Follow me if you can. They soon are going to have to do the first cutting in this hay out here. And we're going to go out here. Almost every day I come out here. The deer run right close to where I'm fishing. And there's always, well, 90% of the time, there is a big groundhog out here that runs for the building. I assume that's where its hole is. So I'm gonna turn you towards it. I know I got this facing the way where I cannot zoom in. That's the only bad thing. I mean, I like to see what I'm filming. But on the other hand, this camera's not as good, I guess. You might give me some ideas on that as well, guys. I do have a GoPro. I'm not that good at it. Yep, there's that groundhog. Those are crows. 2 crows there by the groundhog home. So, usually deer down here bedded down in this grass. All right, let's check these 2 lines. It's about a half a mile from where I just pulled up that first catfish. You can see it's hot, sort of muddy water. So we're gonna get out. We got 2 lines to check right here. Put these glasses on. Let's see if we can't figure out. Can you hear those cicadas down here? They are bad. They're bad. All right, let me get this phone holder right. And let me get this artificial bait. All right, guys. Uh-oh, looks like my battery's going dead. Now I got two lines right here. Neither one of them look like they got anything on. But we'll see. See if I can't lift this up a little bit more. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. And I'll get you focused to where the first one is. It's right over here. So we'll check it first. Oh, I see a big carp right here. So, see if I can get one of those carps. Okay, here's the first line, empty. I'll put a pad on that. Bring it over here on the camera. And we'll show you that big old carp right here. We're going to try to see if we can't fish that thing. Hoping, let's see if we got anybody still on. Yeah. All right, still got some. Yeah, big old thing right there. Here it comes. I don't think it'll go after this, but it might. All right, I'm gonna leave this on the river right here where you can see it. Get my fishing pole. I'm back, guys. Oh yeah, that one's still right there. Now this one's got a small hook on it, which is good. That's what I want. I'm gonna put one of these little live minnows on it. I can still see it. So let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find that thing was swimming around right here. Let's keep you in on the action. Stay with me, guys. I'm gonna toss this out in front. That big carp. As soon as I see it again. They do go down deep, but you'll see them skimming across the top a lot. Not easy to catch. Although, if you were on my channel a couple of days ago, I fished one out there right in front of it. It turned, went to bite it, and spit it out. All right, so before I toss this out there, I'm going to wait, see if I can see it coming by. So right now, let's check this other line. You see that? Right there. Get that over a little bit. Nope. You got a stick back. That's it. All right, so I've got a number 6 laser sharp hook. Let's put one of these baby shad on them. While we're watching for that big carp floating by. There we go. Make sure you pull the scale off the end of that, because it does make a difference on whether you catch something. Damn. I'm going to toss this out. Not too far out, but there is. All right, now we're going to wait here just a little bit and see if we can't find that carp floating by again. If we do, we're going to toss this minnow out to it and see what happens. Let's go ahead and toss it out. If I see it, I'll bring that thing in. Force it back up. But we're going to, after this, stay with me guys, we're going to take that channel cat. Like I say, that's good eating size. And we're going to fry it up. Put it in the refrigerator. Later, me and the boys are going to eat that. Since my wife's not home, she's not going to know that we're cooking and cleaning catfish in her kitchen. She won't know it. I don't think she's watching the channel live. It is hot today. Hope we don't have too long of a wait. But I did not bring a cooler. So we are going to go back on the way home at Catfish. Get his and bring it home. Cook it. Channel cat. What I need to do, get me some longer lines, some good heavy weights, and throw it into the deep water. So I need to catch me a couple good sized bluegill. See if that don't get me some big cat. Because I know they're in here. I caught one a couple of days ago. If you looked at my channel, you saw it. Quite a bit bigger than the one I got today. But let's see what the comments are, guys. For carp, use bread balls or corn. That's a good idea. I've been thinking about that, using corn. Thank you. Let's see who that was. Reverend and Dwayne Thornton. Vegemite. Let me see what else. Where are you at? I'm in West Virginia. Dwayne Thornton, West Virginia, babe. I can't give away everything, but I will tell you it's a mud river. Got some carp floating around here. Just caught a nice catfish. And if you guys will stay with me on the way back out of here, just a half mile down there, I don't have a bucket with me or cooler, so I left my channel cat on the line. I hope it's going to be there. We'll see. Let's try to see what we can catch out here with what we got today. Pretty good spot down there, so I may turn this and face down that way where I see that off. See if they're down there. All right, let me reset this up. Go down here over this. Spot down here where I frequently see them. Now we're going to get into snake territory. That's what I don't like. Where this trash is, old brush. Keep throwing off. Yeah, there's one right there. All right. Let's see what this does. I got my bait on there. Here we go, guys. Let's see what happens. Where'd she go? Oh, here it is. That's pretty close to it. All right, let's see what happens. That spooked it. It went after the bobber, and then the fish bumped into it, spooked it. The little minnow spooked it. So let's see if we can get it back in line here now that he's spooked. See where it went. Probably went deep. I'm thinking they like this little shady spot over here, like I do. This big sycamore overhangs right here. And so, I got low battery. Stick with me, guys. Let's see if I can't close that. Yeah, let's see if I can't toss this over there without getting hung up. I do not see, as Cy Robertson would call it, a big water heifer. I don't see that big water heifer. I'm guessing that fish got spooked good. later, try these lines with some of those baby shad. What I threw down on it. Since I do not see anything now, but water's gone down quite a bit, probably about 2 foot in the last couple of days. It was high. And so it's starting to clear up a little bit, even though this is a muddy river. At least you can see more than just through the top. I can see a little bit down into the water. A lot of turtles in here. Caught several snapping turtles and even some soft-shell turtles. And I do have one order. Okay, here comes one. I'm gonna see if it turn it this way and down a little bit without losing my phone. See if I can get this over to where I saw that. Lost it again. It'll come back up. It will come up. They've been traveling the surface. Like I said earlier, if you were with me, you could hear all these cicadas. I grabbed a big handful of them the other day and threw them out there just to see if the fish would feed on them, and they were floating around, and everything was just perfect to draw attention to them, and nothing came after. So I don't know if it's bad timing, bad location, or what, but you think they would have been feeding on that. Like I said, I've got 2 other lines over there. Doesn't look like any action on it. And by the way, today was the last day of my school. I'm in my 40th year. I got 39 and a half years done. So if I could make it on YouTube and get a little support, I would do this. You see my hunting and crafting videos as well. I'd tell them tomorrow to give me a sub. It's not as fun as it used to be in the classroom. And I'm somebody who, I don't get the chair out. There's never been a chair in my gym for me. I mean, other people bring them in and sit in them, but so I'm getting old and decrepit. Now I got some years left. Lord willing, I got some years left, but I'm getting tired. So looking for something else to do. I'd love to be able to do this full time and bring people out to the river, to the wildlife management areas, to the woods, to building, crafting, take care of animals, other than my family. So all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this in because I don't see anything. I'm gonna pull this in, take you with me in the truck back to my first location, and let's get that catfish. Hopefully it didn't get away. And rebait the hook, and then we'll take that catfish home and fry it up. So I'm gonna put it in, either put it on the grill. Okay, I see some bubbles coming up right here. Yeah, there's some turtles in here. They sit along this bank. So I'm gonna bring this back in, hook this thing right here. too well. Now when you hook these, most of you know, don't hook it inside where your eyelets are, because that'll put nicks on that plastic and it'll destroy your line, cut your line. So put it on the brackets right here that hold that. That's a big tip for you today. All right, let's get out of here, guys. And like I said, I'm gonna take you with me. All right, here we got the bass sicario. All right, let's see. The bass sicario. What's up? How you doing, guys? All right, any fish? Yep. I have a cheap Walmart Wayfarer Ozark Trail. I've just got minnow on it and a spinning reel. Bad bro. All right, so you're going to find out if you missed the beginning of it, or if you did, you can go back and see it. But I'm going to take you with me because I didn't have my cooler with me. Caught me off guard. So I'm going to take you with me, and we're going to go back and get that fish. Be patient with me on this. And I rebaited this line right here. Both of these. I got two lines right here. So in West Virginia, you have to have your limb lines marked. So you see I've got mine marked right here. Before we go, let's just tug on that. Nope, nothing on that. And the other one over here, let's see what we got. Looks like it's nothing on it as well. So we'll let them go and come back this evening. We got some live minnows here in my Panera cup. So let's do a quick ad for Panera. Great place to eat and get drinks. They're great for the community, give donations, which I take them down to City Mission, and they really appreciate them.